dream. Said I made it this far, but I gotta keep working. Even good days, I'ma be in my prayers. Made it this far, and I'm finna keep working. People they hate, they'll be in my, you'll be in my prayers.
Thank you for tuning in again to Access Nini Do It. I am here with artist Bingx.
What's going on?
Okay, so Bingx, let everybody know a little bit about you, who you are, where you came from.
Yeah.
Let's just start from the beginning.
Yeah, so I born and raised in like Seattle, Washington area, all over the place. I lived in 4 or 5 different cities. Skipped around, went to a bunch of schools. Had problems when I was a kid. Stayed in, focused on school and whatnot. But I found music when I was like 16, 17. I found rap. I was raised on rock music. My dad, he sings like AC/DC and like, all the grunge rock and shit. But should I be swearing on this shit?
It's okay.
It don't matter. All right, cool. But anyway, yeah. So I was raised on rap music. I found hip hop in high school, and Tech Nine was the first rap artist I'd heard. I heard Eminem too, but like that was kind of like playful rap that I heard from him. That like, hi kids.
Yeah.
Kind of stuff. Yeah. But like Tech Nine, my buddy showed me Tech Nine, and his cadences are crazy. Like he does like the perfect rhythms and cadences and schemes, and then like, the way he transitions from like kind of rap singing back to rapping and stuff. I was just engrossed in his music forever, and I started memorizing it. And right before I left for the military, one of my buddies was like, I have the time zones were a little messed up for me around then. I got this is all titanium. So I kind of got a little memory problem.
Yeah.
But got into an accident. But my buddy's like, man, you're really good at writing or rapping that Tech Nine stuff. You should totally write your own music. And I was like, that's a good idea, shit. So went in the Army, came out with a bunch of money, invested all the money that I had in like recording equipment, bought a MacBook Pro, and just started like writing and recording every day. And let's say 9 years later now, I'm out here in Atlanta working on a new album. I can't say the name of it yet, but we're almost done with it. It'll be out soon. I'm going to mix it next week in Nashville, so I have to turn in the album by the 9th
of May. Wow.
So, and I can't give a release date yet, but
mind you, today is April 30th.
yeah. My birthday was 3 days ago.
Okay, well, happy belated birthday to you.
Yeah, we made a jamming ass record on my birthday. Me and Mook cooked up. Mook's fire, by the way. You gotta fuck with this guy's beats. But me and Mook did this song with this girl named Sean Rose, and it's crazy. It's like it's got that Atlanta trap vibe with a little bit of like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you say. JT in there a little bit, maybe? Okay, cool.
JT?
Something like that. A little bit. I don't know. We cooked up a couple other records while I've been here. The main goal of this trip was to finish up the album, but like Mook introduced me to like 3 dope ass artists when I got here, and I was like, man, I gotta cook with them too. but yeah, everything went great in the studio, and I'm really excited to see how this project turned out. But yeah, I'm from Seattle and out here in Atlanta, about to go to Nashville.
Is this your first time in Atlanta?
No, I came here a year ago. At this time a year ago. And that's when I met Sean Rose, and I did like a bunch of different studio sessions, kind of like just went through and worked with a bunch of different producers while I was in town. Boogie, he's like a tour manager with the company that I work with called Average Joe's Entertainment. They're super good people.
Average Joe's?
Yeah, they are. They're like super down to earth. It's cool. It's like positive environment, and that's what I need.
Right.
But yeah, so started working there. Boogie introduced me to a bunch of. I got to go to like DJ Drama's studio. I got to work with Justice League.
Okay.
And a couple other big names and whatnot. It was really cool.
But so you would say like as an influence, a musical influence, Tech Nine is. Tech
Nine was like the first. He got me riding.
Right.
He was like, I was like, I gotta go.
Right.
Yeah. He got me into the game, and then my buddy gave me the game tape. Like what's it called? Like he's like. My uncle used to let me sip a corner of his 40-ounce bottle. You know what I'm saying? You know that one?
Who is that?
Old English. Old English.
Okay.
Time. Yeah, but so I kind of got a little bit of heart from him, and then because he spills his guts on the track. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets grimy with it, which is good. But and then Eminem's a big influence too. I'm really influenced by rock still, because that was like the roots of my music.
Right.
So that's why the singing worked out so well.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. But it's good to have a lot of different influences coming from a lot of different ways because it
diversify.
Contributes to the creativity of it.
Yeah.
And you're pretty creative though, because and I do hear your music. It does ride.
Yeah, thank you.
The transitions.
Yeah, I like it. I like staying out of the box. About last September, I got sober. Like. No alcohol, no drugs, no weed, no nothing, and no women. That's like the word. That's the word. That's the biggest drug of all. I got 4 sisters. You ain't fucking telling me nothing. But yeah, so just started focusing on mixing and recording and mixing it myself.
Right.
And now to the point where like I can really get in a studio,
Mm-hmm.
just pull up to any studio, whatever DAW they're using, and
Mm-hmm.
what that's like Pro Tools or Logic or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and just like run a session. You know, I can record it and
Mm-hmm.
then mix it all and make it sound the way I want it to sound, and,
Mm-hmm.
and like that's a huge blessing.
Right.
That opens up the creativity like so much more. Like before, when you're just a rapper or you're just a singer,
Mm-hmm.
even if you're dope as hell, but that's all you are, you gotta rely on somebody else to like, oh, make it sound like this, now do this.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? But if you have it in your head and you know what you want it to sound like and you can make
Right,
it sound like that,
right.
it's like, woo, like the world
Right.
like, welcome, see the light. You know
Right,
what I'm
and a
saying?
lot of people you don't see a lot of artists that mix their own music or record themselves or anything like that.
I don't really focus on I don't focus on that. I just focus on like kind of what I'm trying to do.
Right, right.
But I'm sure there's people out there like Russ.
Mhm.
Russ does all his own shit, produces his own shit, and
Oh, I
mixes
didn't
and
know
masters
that.
it. Yeah, he just got his flag. That's kind of like a prestigious thing. I'm like looking up to him because I
Right.
want that flag that says recorded, wrote, mixed, mastered, engineered by. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
Yeah.
right. So you said been sober, no women. When I was talking to you earlier, I noticed I was like, he has a ring on his finger, and then you just said no women. So is that like
My mama
something to
gave
throw
me this.
somebody up? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it was right around the time I got sober,
Mhm.
and so I'm not really looking for nothing right now. You know, I
Mhm.
just want to focus on being a dad, and
Yeah.
I'm not with
you're
his
a
mom.
dad.
Yeah. I got
Yeah.
a 4-year-old son.
Uh-huh.
It means the world to me. My favorite thing in the world is just hanging out with my kid.
So
And
that's
it's a-
another inspiration for you is fatherhood and
Well, it keeps me young. You know, I'm playful as hell. I be in
Right.
the studio acting crazy. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I act like a kid, but I figure, you know, if you can keep that inner child in yourself, you can skip over all like this bitter stuff that people get like when they get in their feelings in the studio or like working with other people and stuff. Like you just
Right.
like you kind of just like childish and playful. You can like skip a lot of the negative stuff.
And open them up, and have fun.
Yeah.
And,
And they're like, man, he dancing like a fool. I might as well dance too.
I would just be like, he plays too much.
Yeah. Sorry with me. I'd rather have you say that than
Right.
man,
He
you
too
angry as
serious.
hell all the
Right,
time.
you too serious.
Yeah, why
He need
you
to
so
loosen
bitter?
up.
Yeah.
That's good. But obviously music is a passion for you. And so what is another platform that you hope that music creates for you? Is there something else that you would like to do? Would you like to open up to acting, or would you like to open up to nonprofit? Like, what kind of other things would you like for music to be a platform for?
Music's just the beginning for me.
Mhm.
I want to write records for a lot of different people. I write country, rock, hip hop, pop, R&B. You name it. I can try, practice hard enough and then get to the point where I can write a record that
Mhm.
is worthy of up to par of what's going on nowadays. That's just the beginning for me. Once I can start landing records with these big artists, I want that income to come in, and then I want to focus. I have this like 10-year business plan.
Right,
That I
right.
wanna
That's good
do.
though.
Yeah.
So what is it?
I don't know if I want to share. 'Cause you know what I'm saying? It's a secret and shit.
Yeah. But and Bingx.
Yeah.
How do we come up with Bingx?
Okay, so my name's Chandler, and then my middle name's Brent. Everybody called me B growing up. I had all this energy. I still got it. It's just a little bit more channeled now.
Right.
But I was like running around. I thought I was Sonic the Hedgehog when I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
Like you'd be like Chandler, I wouldn't answer. I'd be like, and they'd be like Chandler. They'd be like Sonic, and I'd be like, yeah, what's up? I like run in place and take off and shit. Like I really did think I was Sonic. But yeah, everybody started calling me B. And then Friends came out when I was like 10 or something. You know the show Friends?
The show Friends.
Yeah, and there's Chandler Bing on Friends, and I was over at my cousin's house, and one of my cousin's friends was like, or my cousin was like, "Hey B," and then my dad or something was like Chandler, and my cousin's friend put the two together. He was like, Chandler. He's like, Bing, and all my cousins were like Bing, and I was Bing for the next like 10 years, but or something like that.
Yeah, without the X though.
Yeah, without X, or so, give or take. But and then when I started writing, when I was like 16, 17. I wanted a name. So I started writing Bing on paper, and it sounded like a question to me. Now it's a search engine, right? Yeah, so I was like, I don't like Bing. And I put the little Bingx at first, and I was like, nah, I scratched the little, and then it came Bingx, and I was like, I like that. It's got it's kind of a nice little statement to it. So that's how I got Bingx.
Gotcha. Okay, and then so I know this is a cliche question, but where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? So 5 years from now, where do you see the Bingx brand being?
In 5 years, I will own a record label and have multi-platinum artists on it.
Right.
And I'll have my own business, and I'm gonna start up Bingx Burgers.
Bingx Burgers? So that's another one of your passions. Okay, so you like to eat, you like to cook. Like
I love cooking.
Oh, okay.
I love cooking. I like cooking big old breakfasts for me and my son, and then he all stubborn, so he don't want to eat it. And I'm like, try it, it's good. And then he tried it.
Somebody better eat this big breakfast.
Because he's stubborn as I am.
Right.
He's like, I don't like it. I'm like, yeah, you do.
Right. That's good. So
Yeah.
cooking cooking is a passion, music is a passion. That's good. And then, of course, we got those other things down the line. So let everybody know where they can follow you on the social media platforms.
Yeah,
where they can find you.
Bingx Music 206 is my handle on Twitter and Instagram. You can just find me on Bingx on Facebook. You know, there's all the streaming networks. It's just Bingx. All the all the other places you can find music is Bingx. I'm on, pretty much anything you can find music at, streaming or download or just listen.
Just Bingx.
Yes, Bingx.
Okay.
Bingx. And I always think I always tell people it's bingo, but instead of an O, an X, because I'll be telling people my name and give them my number, and then hit me up and it's like BEENKS or BINX, and I'm like, my name's not Bingx. Bingx. Like Bingx. Like that's not it, man. I did this record with this guy over in Seattle, and he was like calling out the producer and me at the beginning of the track, and he was like out here with DJ Flex, out here with Bingx, and I'm like, man, it's Bingx, it's not Bingx, and then he did it again, he said Bingx again. I was like, fuck it, just leave that shit on.
Bingx it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was so good to talk to you today.
Yeah,
I've been waiting to do this interview.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all go and follow Bingx on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Go, let's check out his music. He's on Spotify.
Yeah.
He's on other music platforms, and look out for that album coming soon. We don't know when, but it's going to be very soon. And you got anything else you want to say before I?
Oh, I'm sorry, I mean, I just want to say shout out to my guy Michael Doyle. He's been my manager since I was a kid. When I got out of the military, like I told you, I spent all my music on my money on music stuff. So I don't really have a place to live, and me and my parents didn't talk. And this guy found me at an open mic when I was like right around 18 or so, somewhere around there. Like I said, the time is bad in my head. And I was like living out of my backpack. He's been with me since like the beginning, and I love him to death. Like he's like been my big brother and my, you know what I'm saying? Like he was like kind of a father figure when I was younger, and now he's like a brother. But he's been with me since day one, and I'm gonna keep him around until the end. So I just want to say thank you to him.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for tuning in to Access Nini Do It. We are here with Bingx, and we are going to talk a little bit more with him the next time he comes in town, because by then we'll have a #1 album, hopefully. Thank you for tuning in to Access Nini Do It. We'll see y'all later.
It's far and I'm finna keep working. People they hate, you'll be in my Man, I hear talk through that grapevine. These rappers feel that I ain't deserve.